This audio is for the times when you feel yourself on the verge of falling, about to slip off your plan, have a lapse, or go face down into a large chocolate cake. Don't laugh. It's been known to happen. In fact, it's very normal to sometimes get discouraged or tempted to throw in the towel, because you're human. You're not perfect. No one is. But the fact that you chose to listen to this now says your lifestyle is a wonderful work in progress. So here's a menu of options to choose from when you're feeling at risk to help you recover your balance. Option 1. Call out the cheerleaders. When you're feeling down, feeling like you're not sure if it's worth the effort to make all those healthy changes, get on the phone. Call anyone on the squad that you gathered way back on day 15. You see, there was a reason to pull this list of people together in advance. Whether it's your consultant, your mother, or your best friend, you need them to tell you the truth, that you're doing great, that you are having wins every day, and that you are, regardless of the numbers on the scale, exactly where you're supposed to be in your program. Don't forget, you have other supporters out there as well. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, you can call into the Jenny Care line at 1-800-JENNY-CARE. Or you can post an SOS in the Jenny Craig community at www.jennycraig.com. Option 2. Surf the urge. Food cravings are a natural part of the weight loss process. Like emotions, cravings come in waves that gradually rise in a peak and then slowly subside. Often, you can surf the urge by engaging in a healthy and equally satisfying activity. Remember day 9 and raising your odds? Paint your nails, jump in a bubble bath, do a few yoga stretches, flip through your favorite magazine, treat yourself to something quick and fun that keeps you away from food. By the time the 5 or 10 minutes have passed, so have your cravings. Option 3. Breathe through it. Wouldn't you agree a craving is a pretty stressful event? So why not meet it head on with your favorite stress buster from what we talked about on day 20? Just breathe away stress. Let's do it now. Remember, inhale very deeply. Feel your abdomen filling with air. Hold that breath a few seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly exhale, first from the abdomen and then up through the chest. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, hold. 1, 2, 3. Slowly exhale. Now repeat this several more times. Option number 4. Practice damage control. What about those times you just feel compelled to go for it, about to get swept away by what typically turns into a binge, and you're going to do it anyway? Well, think about minimizing the damage to your body and your mind. If you choose to eat, then do it in a conscious, moderate way that lessens the harm to you and your goals. First, decide whether or not to eat. Say to yourself, how will I feel if I choose to eat it? How will I feel if I don't? Can you be okay with your decision? If so, then decide what you'll eat. Say to yourself, what is it I'm hungry for? Is it really food? Your answer may open the door to the bubble bath, nap, or whatever from option 2. Decide to serve yourself a moderate portion of the food. Say to yourself, moderation means the size of a Jenny Craig entree or snack. Decide to leave the dining room or kitchen. Say to yourself, I'm satisfied, so I'm finished eating. Now, how does that feel? Did you find that being present for your decision the entire time and lengthening the process kept it from being such an over-the-top, break-loose, I'm never coming back experience? You'll find that a craving isn't so all-powerful after all. In fact, you're the one who has the power. You are in control. So it sounds like you've had a lapse. Remember what that is? A single event, a slip, where you didn't eat the foods you planned, skip the walk you planned, or let negative self-talk take over your day. It's not about you being good or bad. It's about you making a choice that was good or bad for you. Experts in change, whether it's related to business or personal or lifestyle issues, say it's not the lapse that will do you in, it's what you do with the lapse. Let's talk about owning your lapse. It's not about condemning yourself, it's about accepting yourself. All of yourself, your strengths, those are your value adds, and your opportunities. That's what they are, opportunities, not defects in your character, not lack of willpower, just places where you can grow your skills. Too often we get lost in that mentality that says, I'm a worthless weight manager, this lapse proves it, I might as well just forget the whole thing. But don't go there. All you need to do is think of your lapse as a moment of choice where you got out of touch with who you are and the personal goals that matter most to you. So where do you go from here? You get back in touch so you can get back on track. You go forward because, like they say, the only way past something is to get through it. Go to your manuals and reread the 2 sections called Help I Lapsed and Be Inspired to find out what works for you. As a place to start, here's technique number 1 called 4-step the situation. Like you did with fear, break down the challenge into manageable pieces. Step 1. Forgive yourself. Your lapse was just one error in judgment. You can learn from it and make a new plan for next time. Step 2. Analyze your situation. Where were you? Who was there? What was going on? What did you feel? What did you tell yourself? What did you do? Use your analysis to help you tune in to what was really going on in the moment, both the internal and external factors that led you to slip. Step number 3, plan your strategy. Think, what could you have changed about the situation so that next time, what would you say to yourself? What could you tell yourself to feel? What could you do differently? Step 4, rehearse your plan. Replay the scenario and your new way of handling it in your head. Share it with your consultant or write it in your journal so that when a similar situation arises, you have a plan in place. What's great about the 4-step technique is that it says, I do have choices. How about another way to manage a lapse? Why not problem solve the situation? If you can identify why you slipped, you'll be able to find a solution. Was it no way, no how, or no desire that led you to lapse? No way is when you didn't follow your plan because of things that are outside of your control. Was your no way an act of nature? Like if it's too snowy to drive, you may not be able to get into your center for food. Or was it just something you couldn't have possibly planned for? Things like social or family or work obligations, or even an emergency. Either way, the solution is to honor the positive choices you did make. Because in spite of everything, maybe you made choices that came close to your menu. Maybe you took the stairs even if you couldn't take a walk. Chances are you did the best you could under the circumstances. What about know how? This is where you didn't know how to order in a restaurant, didn't know how to say no to an offer of food without hurting someone's feelings, didn't know how water might work as well as food if you were tired. What's your solution? Go to your manuals or ask your consultant for a strategy to address that challenge. Chances are the situation is going to come up again, and you can be prepared and feeling proud about how to handle it. How do you know if your slip is a matter of no desire? This is where the sight or smell of a food, the urge to stay on the couch, or the familiarity of negative thinking takes over in the moment. Whatever it is, it's the dream stealer. But you can recapture your dream. Just go back to the beach, make a new stand for yourself, revisit your value adds. You have the tools, you've already practiced using them. Use them again to refuel your motivation, so you will make better choices next time. If you think of weight loss as a journey, then a lapse is just one speed bump in a series of many miles. It's a valuable learning opportunity, a way to know yourself better, but no more important than all the wins you've had to balance it out. You have so many successes, so many reasons to feel strong, confident, and empowered. Let go of the slip. And once again, take on your day, one healthy choice at a time.